What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 0 of the College Football 26 Journeyman Dynasty Save. During this series, we're going to try to take a realistic approach in our rise to glory in college football. That's right, we're going to start at the bottom and we're going to work our way all the way to the top. In the end, we're going to return to my alma mater, Miami University, and build them to a powerhouse. So what's that going to look like? Along the way, each step has its own goals that we have to hit before we move up to the next tier. We're going to focus on star ratings and conference tiers. So the broadest aspect is the conference tiers. At the very bottom, tier 4, we have 2 conferences, Conference USA and the Sun Belt. In tier 3, we have the American, the Mountain West, the MAC, and the Pac-12, aka the Pac-2. Tier 2, we have the ACC and the Big 12. And finally, tier 1 conferences include the SEC and the Big 10. So the first rule is I have to coach in at least each tier. So for example, when I start a 1-star school, I can't automatically jump to, say, like Purdue, who's a 2-star, but they're in a tier 1 conference. So we'll be starting as an offensive coordinator for a 1-star school. And just like in real life, the coaches aren't out there playing on the field. So I will be doing this with the coach mode setting on. That way it's really up to me to actually build my team up for success. So how do you go from a 1-star offensive coordinator to a 5-star head coach? So when going from an offensive coordinator to a head coach, I can only make lateral or lower star movements. So if I'm an offensive coordinator for a 2-star school, I can go be a head coach at another 2-star school, or a 1.5 or a 1-star school. So as a head coach, I'm allowed to leave for an offensive coordinator job for a star rating 1 above. So again, if I'm a 2-star coach, I can leave to be an offensive coordinator at a 3-star school. So you can imagine this is going to take a while, but I think the journey is going to be worth it. Each set of jobs have their own set of goals that I have to hit in order to move up. So let's start off with the 1-star. So for me to move from a 1-star offensive coordinator to head coach, we have to have a top 50 nationally ranked offense, make a bowl game with at least 6 wins. As a head coach of a 1-star school, you have to have 7 wins and win a conference title or win a bowl game. As an offensive coordinator for a 2-star school, I have to have a top 35 nationally ranked offense and win 7 or more games. As a 2-star head coach, you have to have 8 or more wins, a conference championship, and a bowl win. As a 3-star offensive coordinator, you gotta have a top 25 offense nationally, along with 8 wins plus 3 all-conference offensive players. Then as a head coach, you have to have 9 or more wins, a conference championship, and a bowl win. As a 4-star offensive coordinator, you have to have a top 10 nationally ranked offense with at least 9 wins. Or if I'm able to develop 3 NFL caliber, so 3 guys that get drafted in the NFL, that also is a way I can move up. As a 4-star head coach, I have to have at least 10 wins and a Power 4 conference championship. If I'm at a 4-star school as a head coach that's a non-Power 4, if I win the conference championship, I can move laterally to a Power 4 4-star school as a head coach without going down to an offensive coordinator. I also have to have a top 15 ranking at the end of the season, as well as a New Year's 6 bowl game win or making it to the semifinals of the college football playoff. The goal for a 5-star OC is have a top 5 offense with at least 10 wins and have 3 offensive players drafted and make it to the college football playoff. As we know, the end goal for me is to go back to Miami University and build them into a dynasty. In order to do that, we have to at least make 2 national championships and win at least 1 of those. Then after that, it's back to the alma mater, build them into a dynasty. Each episode of this series will be streamed live both here on YouTube and over on Twitch. If you can't make the live streams, don't worry. Over on YouTube, the live stream VOD will be removed. Any dead periods in the stream will be cut out. It'll be condensed down just a little bit, not a whole lot. Then it'll be re-uploaded a couple days later. So the first live stream will happen this Saturday, July 19th. The plan right now for the cut down version to be uploaded each Monday after the live stream. The streams will happen Saturday morning, and when football season comes, they should end right around noon kickoff. I'm really excited for this series. Comment down below the teams that you would like to see along the way. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to be looking out for the live streams both here on YouTube. Make sure to go follow my Twitch. The link is down below. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time.